Have you ever faced a door slammed shut in your face only to find it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Well, today we're diving deep into the art of turning the tables on rejection, inspired by none other than the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine you're in a world where every no doesn't push you down but propels you forward. Rejection, a word that often brings a sting, can become your stepping stone to greatness. It's not about tricking fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something greater. So are you feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to flip the script. In this video, we'll unpack 13 powerful lessons that teach you to harness the power of rejection. We're not just talking theory, these are practical, real-world strategies that you can apply in your daily life. Before we jump in, let's make sure this wisdom reaches as many as possible. Hit that like button and ring the notification bell. It tells YouTube you're finding value in what we're sharing. Now let's get started on this transformative journey together, ready to turn your rejections into your greatest victories. 1. Ignore them too. When life hands you the cold shoulder of indifference, don't shrink back, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty, it's a powerful statement of your self-worth. Imagine this: someone decides you're not worth their time. That's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're saying, I am worth more. It's like turning a mirror towards them, silently reflecting their behavior and showing them you're unaffected. But how do you do this without losing yourself in bitterness? The answer is simple: focus on your life, your goals, your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, sports, learning a new skill, or just enjoying the company of those who value you. This isn't about getting back at someone, it's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it matters most. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, leading you to react impulsively and let your emotions run wild. However, there's a powerful tool from the Stoic playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take over. Stoicism, a philosophy that remains relevant today, offers a different approach. It suggests embracing a composed, thoughtful response. Instead of suppressing your feelings, this approach advocates for not letting them control you. When faced with rejection, especially being ignored, pause and take a step back. Ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Often, it's not the rejection itself, but our own insecurities that hurt us the most. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not on others' behavior. So stay polite and kind. If you feel like reaching out, do so with genuine concern, not with an expectation of validation. This approach isn't about being passive, it's about mastering your emotions. It's recognizing that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. Your power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. This mindset shift isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation, but on your own self-assurance. 3. Remove them from your mind. When faced with rejection, mastering the art of detachment can be a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit. It's not about forgetting or pretending the rejection didn't hurt. It's about using that experience as fuel for personal growth. Start by acknowledging the rejection and allowing yourself to feel its impact, but don't let it consume your thoughts. Imagine yourself as a skilled sailor navigating rough seas. Use the waves of rejection to propel you forward, rather than letting them capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing it as a roadblock, view it as a detour sign guiding you toward new paths and possibilities. Engage in activities that nourish your soul and expand your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking, explore a new hobby that pushes your limits, or volunteer for a cause that gives you a fresh perspective. These experiences are not just distractions, they are stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll find that what once seemed like a painful rejection was, in fact, a nudge toward a more fulfilling path. 4. Demonstrate your value. Rejection can be a tough pill to swallow, but it's also a golden opportunity to showcase your resilience. Instead of letting it knock you down, see it as a chance to reveal your true grit. The next time you feel sidelined in a meeting or passed over for a promotion, take a moment to collect yourself. Rather than succumbing to self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into something positive. Dive into a project that showcases your skills or step up to lead a new initiative. It's important to remember that your worth isn't defined by someone else's oversight. Use this moment as a chance to shine even brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. This isn't just a cliche, it's a call to action. Use rejection as a stepping stone to propel yourself toward new opportunities and greater achievements. Let your response to rejection be a testament to your resilience and a showcase of your true value. 5. Cut off contact. Silence is more than just the absence of sound. It can be a powerful tool in your emotional arsenal, particularly when faced with rejection. Imagine a scenario where you've been ignored or turned down. Your natural inclination might be to try and fix the situation, to reach out and bridge the gap. However, this is where you can change the narrative. Instead, embrace the power of silence. This isn't about playing games or seeking revenge, it's about reclaiming your power. When you choose not to react, not to inundate them with messages or calls, you're taking a deliberate step back. This silence isn't just for their benefit, it's primarily for your own. It's a chance to recalibrate, to remind yourself that your worth isn't contingent on someone else's validation. Digging deeper, this silence isn't passive, it's active and strategic. By not engaging, you're not just waiting around, you're reflecting and growing. It's an opportunity to refocus on your goals, your passions, and your life. Think of it as hitting the reset button, offering you clarity and strength. This period of no contact isn't meant to be cold or unkind, it's a boundary you set for your mental peace. It's a statement that says, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-worth and confidence. Ultimately, consider the silent message you're sending. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing, even attractive. It shows that you're not easily shaken, that you have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. This approach isn't about making them regret or come back crawling, it's about showing that you're solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. By embracing silence in the face of rejection, you're not just coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection head-on and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. That's the Stoic way. 6. Prove them wrong. The art of using rejection isn't simply about proving others wrong, but proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about transforming no into your fuel for growth. Let's say someone doubts your abilities in a specific skill or task. Here's your chance to sharpen that skill, not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive deep into learning, practice relentlessly, and show up with a level of proficiency that even you didn't know you had. This isn't about a grand reveal to the doubters. It's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-assurance. 7. Go out and have fun. Life's true essence shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones, embracing joy. It's not just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience. In your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than just uplift your spirits, they reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Each laugh shared, each story exchanged is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You're part of a larger narrative, one that thrives on connection and shared resilience. 8. Build your social status. Imagine you're in a room, ignored, almost invisible. Here lies your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn such moments of rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Activities like here's the continuation. Fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career aren't just tasks, they are your tools to carve out a stronger, more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey, not for applause, but for connection. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This isn't a strategy to gather followers, it's a sincere attempt to find like-minded souls. By engaging in volunteering or networking, you're not just adding lines to your resume, you're weaving a tapestry of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good are intertwined. 9. Act as if they don't exist. When faced with someone who ignores you, sometimes the strongest response is a quiet one. It's not about being petty or cold, it's about respecting your own peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to catch their eye or spark a conversation. Instead, redirect your attention in a social setting. 10 give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in the face of indifference isn't about getting the upper hand, it's about maintaining your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence be a period of introspection. 11. Don't beg for attention. In the face of indifference, the Stoic way isn't to beg for attention. It's a call to anchor yourself in your own self-worth and independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a cue for you to perform louder for their gaze. Instead, it's an opportunity to turn inward and reaffirm your value. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem shouldn't be a pendulum swayed by others' attentions. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose to respond with kindness but keep your emotional world fortified. This isn't about being cold, it's about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet such moments not with emotional turbulence, but with a composed heart. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without the weight of expectations. 13. Don't reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to show your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining our composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine, it's about internal resilience. Displaying that you're unaffected isn't a charade, it's a reflection of true inner stability. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. In essence, by applying these Stoic principles, you can transform rejection into an opportunity for personal growth and resilience. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for self-discovery and success. In essence, by applying these Stoic principles, you can transform rejection into an opportunity for personal growth and resilience. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for self-discovery and success. I'm eager to hear your stories of triumph, so hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. If you're at a loss for words, just type strength in adversity to show you've made it through our session. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us towards wisdom, understanding, and above all, the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. Stay Stoic.